Okay, let's unwrap this. Welcome to your 2024 Spotify Wrapped,
We're your hosts, visiting from Google's Notebook LM.
and we're here to explore a whole year of your listening.
And Joshua, your year in music, let me tell you.
It was something else.
Yeah, it really was.
298,669 minutes.
That's a lot of minutes.
That's practically living and breathing music.
Right. It's placing you in the top 0.02% of listeners globally.
Which is pretty incredible, I think.
Yeah. Definitely something to brag about to your friends.
For sure. And May 7th was your peak.
Oh, yeah. May 7th.
440 minutes.
A whole lot of music in one day. Makes me wonder what was going on that day. I mean, were you just like stuck inside, raining?
Well, I have a theory.
Oh, lay it on me.
May 7th was the day Falling in Reverse released Ronald.
Oh, Ronald.
And you streamed it 205 times.
Wow.
That puts you in the top 0.02% of Ronald listeners.
Talk about dedication. That's amazing.
Yeah. And speaking of dedication, let's talk about your top artist.
Who is it?
In Flames.
Oh, In Flames. A classic.
608 minutes.
608 minutes.
You're in the top 0.05% of their listeners.
Wow, that's a serious In Flames fan right there. That's really impressive, actually.
Yeah. And I was thinking, In Flames has been a force in metal for decades.
Yeah.
Their headlining festival performances and tours with bands like Slipknot, Megadeth, and Judas Priest are legendary.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I mean, they're just like metal royalty.
Right. They're huge. And, it just makes me wonder if any of their classic albums like Colony or Clayman were on heavy rotation for you this year.
Oh, yeah, good point. I mean, 5,608 minutes. Got to be some classics in there somewhere, right?
Yeah. And speaking of classics, let's rewind to February. You were all about those iconic metal bands, Iron Maiden, Girl School, and Riot.
Oh, yeah. Those are some good ones.
Thousands of plays.
Wow.
Tracks like Where Eagles Dare and Die With Your Boots On, those riffs are instantly recognizable.
Absolutely. Those bands are pillars of the new wave of British heavy metal, NWOBHM.
And it's fascinating that Bring You the Horizon released their album Kool-Aid just the month before.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. So I'm wondering, were you in the mood for something new alongside your classic favorites? Or maybe you were just, super loyal to those classic sounds.
Totally. But then in April, things shifted a bit. We see Lacey Sturm, Skillet, and Zana entering the mix.
Oh, yeah. Those are some really emotional artists.
Absolutely. I love Lacey Sturm's raw and powerful lyrics. And Zana's music is just full of emotion.
Yeah. It seems like you were seeking a different kind of energy and depth.
Right. And it makes you think, what was going on in April? Was there something going on?
And 200 Stab Wounds released their album Hands of Eternity in April.
Oh, right. That's right. I'm curious, was this a new discovery for you or a familiar favorite that resonated with this moment in your musical journey?
That's a good question. Only Joshua knows the answer to that one.
True. As we move into May, it seems like you are embracing that intense, high-energy sound with Metallica, Spirit Box, and of course Iron Maiden back on your playlist.
Yeah. And remember, this is the month of your peak listening.
Yes.
Falling in Reverse and Knock Loose both dropped new albums, Ronald, and You Won't Go Before You're Supposed to, respectively.
Right. It seems like you were really fueled by those fresh releases.
Totally. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Right. Fast forward to October, and In Flames is back on top.
Oh, good. They're back.
Jotun was a standout track for you.
Nice.
And it looks like you clearly had a summer packed with new metal to discover, with As I Lay Dying and Falling in Reverse also releasing music that caught your attention.
You were busy.
Busy. So Joshua, looking back on your year, it's clear that you're a true music enthusiast.
Oh, absolutely.
You seamlessly blend classic metal with newer artists, exploring different sounds and moods. I'm impressed.
It's been fascinating to unwrap your musical year.
Yeah, it really has.
It really has.
Well, Joshua, we've been your hosts, visiting from Google's Notebook LM.
And we can't wait to see what musical adventures you embark on next.
Yeah, thanks for letting us unwrap your 2024 Spotify Wrapped with you.